Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. So if it's your first time here, my name is Steve. I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon. And this is a what's sold video. I'm going to give you 15 items that recently sold for me on eBay. And I'm going to tell you where I got them, what I paid for them, how long they took to sell, what they sold for, and my approximate net profit. This is a great learning tool for resellers to see what's active, what's selling, what kind of items to look for. And you might find a new brand or a new item to be on the lookout for that you didn't think would sell. So I'm going to put them up on the screen here and let's get started. Alright, this first item is a backyard baseball game for a GameCube, and I picked this up at the Goodwill bins for $1. So the game sold for $18.75 with free shipping. After fees and everything, I netted roughly $12. Next up we have these Jackyled sockets. They're like the light sockets if you're going to make lamps, I assume. I picked 2 bags up of these at the Goodwill bins. Each bag had 30 sockets, and this is the first bag that sold. It sold within 1 day of listing. Sold for $22.95 with free shipping, and I had to put this into a padded flat rate envelope because it was just over £1. So after fees and everything, I netted roughly $11 to $12. Okay, now here's something that's thinking outside the box. And I got this idea from my buddy Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker. These are the tension springs off an ab rocket. I saw this at the Goodwill bins, and I just pulled the springs off because I didn't want to deal with the whole thing. Just way too big. And I guess over time, people using the machines, the springs are gonna, stretch out and not become as taut and having much tension. So I look for replacements. So I paid $1 for these. They took 5 days to sell. Sold for $22.75 with free shipping. Shipping was only like $3 and change because they're not light. They're lightweight, and I netted roughly $15. Okay, now here's something that you can make great money on. Not all of them, but definitely comp them when you see them. Certain patterns can go for a lot of money. Some none at all. So this is just 2 refrigerator Pyrex, small little bowls with glass lids. I picked these up for $1 each, and so it's $2, so I paid $2. It took 4 days to sell. Sold for $22.75 with $10 shipping. Shipping ended up only being around $8. And after everything, I netted roughly $20. Okay, here's something that is a no-brainer when it comes to reselling. Always be on the lookout for it. Printer ink. Even if it's expired, people will buy it. People who buy expired ink have done it before, so they have no worries. They know what they're doing, and they know it's good. I typically won't go with anything over like 2 years expired. That's kind of like the line for me. Some people don't mind going more, but that's where I go. So I picked these up. You saw it probably in the thrift haul not too long ago, where I found about, I think like 8 boxes at $1 each. So I bundled these 4 together because they all go to one printer, and they sold within 1 hour of me listing, like immediately. Sold for $84.95 plus free shipping. And it was each color plus the black. And after fees and everything, I netted roughly $65. All right, again, this was from the same haul of ink. This was an HP 65XL black. The XL's always going to bring more money because it's a larger capacity cartridge. $1, sold in 2 days, $24.95 with free shipping. And after everything, I netted about $17.50. Okay, this was a Goodwill bins pickup. It was just a little Midland walkie-talkie. Any electronics can be good. Just always comp things. Especially something like this. It was only about 50 cents at the bins because it went by weight. Maybe not even 25 cents because it's $1.75 a pound over there. Sold within 3 weeks. Sold for $12.95 with free shipping. And after everything, I netted roughly $7.50, maybe $8. And something like this is good even if it doesn't have the base or the batteries. Because people are looking for replacement. They might have a set and one of them stopped working, got wet, whatever be the case. So not a lot of money, but a quick $7. Okay, here's a pair of Burberry youth jeans. Not all Burberry sells for high money. I got these for free from the source where I get a lot of good clothing from. Took about 4 or 5 months to sell. Sold for $22.95 plus $7 shipping. I went into a padded flat rate envelope, which I do most of my jeans. So after fees and everything, I netted roughly $18, maybe $19. All right, so if you've been watching my thrifting adventure haul videos, whatever you want to call them, you saw probably about a month ago, a few weeks ago, I had said I had a bag of all different samples of perfume that came in like something my wife bought online, and they were all free. So I went through them and I comped them all, and I ended up probably with like 10 or 12 that were sellable. Nothing for high dollar, but you know, sellable and making some profit. So this was a Tom Ford. So it cost $0, took 2 days to sell, sold for $7.95 with free shipping, and I netted only like $3.50, not even $4. But like I said, it was free and it's a fast turnover. All right, here's another youth clothing. This is RVCA and it's pronounced Aruka. It's a kind of like a surf skater clothing line. Does really well. This was free. I got this same place I got the Burberry jeans from, my clothing source. And these took about 4 months to sell, so it took a while. Sold for $18.75 with $5 shipping, and after everything I netted about $14. Now they make t-shirts, hoodies, bathing suit, you know, swim trunks, shorts. So when you see them comp them, nothing high dollar, but it is a pretty decent selling brand. It's pretty famous, you know, it's pretty good in the teenage department. I've sold bathing suits, swim trunks in this, so keep an eye out for it. All right, this is another perfume from that sample bag I had. This was the Oriental leather and zero cost, sold within 1 week, sold for $11.75, free shipping, and I netted about $7 on it. Again, not high dollar, but when I got 10 or 12 free samples and they're all gonna make me between, you know, $4 and $8, it's gonna add up. Okay, here we have 2 Wii remotes. I picked these up at the Goodwill bins, and maybe you saw the video again. There was a whole bag of them, and it had about 8 controllers in it. Some nunchucks, a gamepad, and then a bunch of remotes. And I had already sold a pink one. I think it was in my last What Sold video, and that netted me around $7 or $8. So that bag is already covered and all profit. So these I'm gonna say zero cost because it's already been covered. Took about almost a month to sell. Sold for $23.75, $4 shipping. I just put them in a little bubble wrap and then put them into a 15 by 9, something like that, 15 by 11 padded envelope, folded it over, so it was plenty protected. And after everything I netted roughly $19. Right, here's another Goodwill bins pickup. This is a Vera Bradley. It was like a crossbody pocketbook slash satchel. Paid $1, it was very lightweight. It sold within 2 days, which surprised me. I thought it was going to take a little while because Vera Bradley isn't a high dollar brand, but they're pretty popular. But especially they have a lot of like floral and paisley color, you know, print and patterns. So this was just a plain gray one. So I figured it would take a little while, but 2 days for $14.95, $5 shipping. So like I said, not high dollar, but consistent. And I made about $11, maybe $12 on it. Okay, here's another bag. I often buy bags and they sell good. Always got to comp them though, because you never know. But this was an Oakley bag, which is a great brand. I paid $3 for this at a local thrift, and it took 4 days to sell. Sold for $21.75, $10 shipping. Shipping only ended up being about 8 change, almost 9. So after everything, I netted about $16. All right, and lastly, I have another bag. Timbuktu is the brand, and this was a messenger bag. I picked it up the same time I picked up the Oakley bag. I also paid $3 for this. It took 2 weeks to sell, took a little longer. Sold for $22.75 plus $12 shipping. This was a heavier bag and ended up only costing about $10 to ship. So after everything, I netted roughly $17. So from these 15 items, 10 sold in under 1 week, 3 between the 1 week mark and the 1 month mark, and then 2 took longer than a month. So again, that's a very good fast turnover. That's what I like. That's why I'm very picky when I source and I come home with small hauls, because I like things to sell quick and get that fast cash turnover. And all of these sales occurred within a couple of days of each other. I don't mark the dates, but it's probably within 3 days of each other, maybe 4 days spread out. So hopefully this video helped you, maybe learn a new brand, and you know, maybe when you're in the store, it's going to spark your memory. You say, oh yeah, I saw that on Steve's video. So I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, put them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.